Welcome to Dicejunkies, and this is Random Encounters, and I'm with
Q.
And I'm Xenodamus. Hope you enjoy. Let's see, here we go. This is our list of random topics. As always, if you want to see any random topic on the list, be sure to let us know in the comments, and we'll try to add that topic in there. All right, let's go over to the webcam where we can see the dice. Picture.
I like our battle grid. Many feelings have been hurt on this battle grid.
Why don't you
I'll start us off.
Start us off, yeah.
We have 15.
15. AI, is it scary or convenient?
Now here's a fun one. This is one of our tech subjects here. We've been reading up, and basically it was brought forward, again, YouTube, lots of theory channels. I know I watch and keep up with those, that everybody's going like, when is the AI going to take us over? And it got brought up, hasn't it already?
This all came up because you're a technophobe.
I'm not a technophobe. I don't like media. I hate all media, as I'm talking on media channels.
Yeah, that's
like all that Twitch and Facebook and YouTube. But we already interact with AI so much. I mean, they have the algorithm for the loot boxes that can literally modify your behavior and try to actually, by your personality, tempt you to behave a certain way and buy stuff.
Yeah.
We interact with machines that can determine your voice, tell what you're saying. Was it Google that had the AIs that started speaking our own language behind our back?
Yeah.
Our phones know where we are, what we like to eat. I was watching a show, you know what I'm saying, and basically YouTube predicts what I want to see next. Already the systems are being programmed to know what we want, what we like, and more importantly, to influence our behavior. So, is this convenient because it means it provides us what we want?
I don't get the influence your behavior. How is it influencing your behavior? It's convenient. I think it's convenient, but influencing your behavior.
Well, think about it. Okay, YouTube wants me to watch more YouTube, so it's putting out videos and lining them up that I like.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if I'm watching something I like and I'm in a good mood, I'm going to be more favorable to suggestion, which means that the commercials that show during a video I really liked are way more likely for me to be positive towards than not.
So you're talking about targeting ads more than anything.
It's just another way of influencing someone. It can help you get in the right kind of mood and mindset before they present something to you.
Only if you're weak, man. Are you weak?
All right. I may not be weak, but the problem that is the AI takeover isn't done. It's done by the masses. And can you say the masses are not very easily influenced?
No, I can't say that.
All right. We don't talk politics, but influence is very easy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right.
So, if the machines learn how to do what some media outlets and other venues have learned to do, we won't even know we're being taken over. We'll be thinking we're in control. Mm-hmm. You're eating what they want you to eat, and you're eating when they want you to eat. You're paying what they want you to pay, and the whole time you're thinking that you're making all the shots. Maybe Skynet's not going to march Terminators in. Maybe it's just going to slowly make your food greasier, and slowly just get your blood pressure up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying, and work you over. You don't even realize that you're Wally. There you go. You're sitting in the fat chair, just getting food brought to you, and like, everything I want's right here. I don't have to get out this chair anymore. And the machine's just running the world outside while you sitting in your chair. Talk about, I want to try that.
I think as long as you look at tech and you look at the things coming in an intellectual way and knowing what you're taking in, it's more just a convenience to me. Like, I like the fact that when I go and I pull out my phone, I've taught my phone so that it knows what news I want to see. Like, we talk a lot about tabletop and movies and stuff like that on here. So I have a feed that's nothing but like tabletop news, geek culture, cons, comics.
So you're giving that phone that information on you so that now it can It can gear what it shows you to what you want. Yeah, that's what's going to get us.
Yeah, if I want to go outside that bubble, I drop into incognito mode where it drops all my settings, doesn't know anything about me, and
your phone knows where you went though.
Well, I mean,
the system knows
where you went, but that's not information that's pulling in incognito mode. It's not pulling any information. It's a blank slate. So you're getting,
that's what it's doing for everyone else, but it knows where you've been. Do you think it knows?
No, I know it knows where I'm in.
There's no secrets from the system.
Here's my thing, dude. If I'm not doing anything, what's the matter? I'm not breaking the law.
That's the word of the day. The word of the day is convenience. That'll be the end of the human race.
No. I think if you use it intelligently, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Most of it, like most of your ad tracking and stuff like that, doesn't even actually have any way to get directly to you. It's all generic information.
Mm-hmm.
So
and we know as humans, we're well known for a long history of intelligently using our technology and new discoveries.
Well, I mean, look how far we've gotten, dude. We've got these awesome systems so where we can do live media and talk to people all around the world. I think we've done really well with how we've used technology.
Indeed. I also look forward to serving our Google overlords.
And sex bots. That's what the editor said.
That'll be the extinction of the human race. Once they make female sex bots, there will be no more children, and that'll just be the end of the humanity.
They have.
No, I need them a little better than what they got right now. It's not up to par yet.
So let's move on to the next subject here.
Oh yeah, random encounters. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, gaming and stuff, man.
Yeah, woo. 8. All right, and for 8 we have superheroes with villain potential. Now this is actually a topic that we've brought up once before.
Mm-hmm.
I think you had it, and what was your supervillain or superhero?
Yeah, superhero. Which one of the superheroes had the worst? Was it Xavier?
No. Actually, no. I think we did supervillains.
No, we rolled the supervillains that had potential.
Yeah.
Now this is the superheroes.
This is the superhero that has villain potential.
And this is those heroes whose powers, like, you're shocked that they're even a hero, man. And they seem to almost be built.
Sadly, for this topic, you mentioned the most common one that comes to my brain, which is Xavier. Xavier, I mean, it's almost hard to say that he isn't almost a supervillain in disguise anyway, with how he uses some of his powers, manipulating everyone around him.
The real reason I brought him up, too, is that there's almost no way not to be. I mean, there's no moral way, because we actually had a highlight on this. That's what it is, too. We had a highlight on superpowers where we talked about mind control. And how do you morally use mind control, and where do you draw the line? I mean, if you have the ability to make somebody not do something bad, what point does it become the right or wrong thing to do to make them not do it? At what point does it become, what about this person's individual mindset? It kind of reminds me of the movie where they could see crime before it happened. And they arrested people who hadn't did the crime yet.
Oh, is that Minority Report?
Yeah, so it's like, I got the ability to make people not be sexist or racist.
Yeah. But
I do that by taking away their choice in the matter.
Well,
and they're not even really becoming better people.
We've seen Xavier do this with Magneto. We've actually found out that he's manipulated the X-Men.
Oh, a bunch
of times. There's been a huge amount of manipulation.
Marco Kane was right. Y'all all didn't believe in the Juggernaut. He told you couldn't trust Xavier. Juggernaut for life.
So
Team Satorak, man.
Definitely the easiest one to point at as a villain. Superhero who has villain potential, because like you said, it's hard for you not to be. Even if you do have the best intentions in mind, like everybody's gonna look at you as a villain once they realize you can manipulate their thoughts, because that's going to be the question that comes to your mind when somebody can manipulate your thoughts. Is he manipulating my thoughts?
Am I okay with you having this power because you told me to be okay? And that's where it becomes a problem, because also it's just a lot of authority. Normally, a person still has some individuality in the process.
Somebody who manipulates thoughts, you can never actually trust them. Mm-hmm. It's impossible to actually trust them.
But at the same time, if you got an Xavier level power, you can make a utopia. Or at least what appears to be a utopia.
Well, it's a utopia in your mind.
And there you go.
Oh.
So, like, it's very difficult to sit up there and even use this. I've even thought about it. If I had the ability to control minds, I don't know where to. Here's the problem. I don't know where to start because I don't know where to stop. Once you start, when do you stop? Oh, that guy across the street has an unhealthy obsession with children. I could fix that. Not in a way that, maybe the way I should, like counsel stuff. I could just make him, you'll never think about that again. Then, another guy who's not something quite as morally clear. He just doesn't really like, Asian people. Should I touch that? Is that a big enough issue? You know what I'm saying? So then you start getting like, when is a bad enough thing for me to mind flip? I will slip. Mind flip you. And when should I not mind flip you? How many people should I mind flip at once? So it's a slope once you start. So I don't know how Xavier's been doing. I think he's just been doing whatever the heck he wants. I think that's where he's at. Just like.
But he is number one on my list. If somebody else has anything else for their number one, let us know in the comments, and we'll take a look, see what we think.
Man, Kitty
Maybe
Pride,
debate it.
Kitty Pride, man.
Oh, Kitty Pride. Oh,
just stick your hand through people. That ain't right.
All right. Well, let's see what Google has to roll for us. Hey Google, roll me a d20.
Rolling a die with 20 faces. The result is 10.
10. So we have a favorite fighting game.
Oh.
Wow, now this is actually perfect timing for favorite fighting game to come up, as we have recently played Street Fighter V, we've been playing Tekken, and now we've recently played Dragon Ball. Sadly, one of my favorite ones that I haven't played in a long time, which was back on my original Xbox with... what was that? Dead or Alive, man? I used to like Dead or Alive.
Oh, man, DOA. Our special guest on the Dragon Ball video, Mike, used to play some DOA quite a bit. And we had a lot of fun. There's some brilliant, long, vicious, ugly, personal matches, and that's what you gotta love.
Had good physics, too.
Ah, yeah.
Physics.
Oh yeah. Good Lord, they better not tell you about the beach ball game, volleyball.
Oh, no, I know.
But from a fighting game perspective, it is also a very good game. It's, all three of the games that you just mentioned that we played recently, man, have been really fun.
Mm-hmm.
I have to admit, I've enjoyed Dragon Ball. That was fun. Tekken is always going to be my baby, but I enjoyed beating up our friend Clarence on Street Fighter, though. It was very satisfying. Because when you get a game that somebody says is their game, and then you beat their tail, that's just a new new flavor.
He didn't say it was his game.
Well, I know I'm waiting for him to come back over because Akuma wants to have a conversation with him.
Yeah.
And he's been waiting for you.
Out of what we played recently, like, I'm not a fan of Dragon Ball per se. I know you're a big Dragon Ball fan. We have plenty of them that watch the show, and some guests that have come on that are fans. We plan on actually doing some more Dragon Ball videos coming up. But the fighting game was fun, dude. Like, I like the mechanics. Like, I would like to, and the visuals. The visuals were really cool as well. I would like to see more fighting games in that style. I may have to pick up this Guilty Gear, as you were telling me about, that has a very similar fighting style.
Yeah, the art, the graphics, and the really beautiful finishers and Guilty Gear. It's a bit harder to play.
Oh, is it?
Dragon Ball is a bit more approachable than Guilty Gear, but Guilty Gear is fun. But I know that you're not a huge technical person, and Guilty Gear's got all the cancels and all of that.
Gotcha.
And honestly, I've never been big into getting to that level. That's just a little bit further than I want to go with my fighting game. That's why I like Tekken and Street Fighter. They don't go as bad with that. But
honestly, Dragon Ball, even though I'm not a Dragon Ball fan, the fighting game is still really fun. And even I know most of the characters of Dragon Ball because it's such an iconic anime. So,
well, actually, somebody said that at the Offbeats event. Somebody said we need more. They were saying this is the engine for Naruto and Bleach and some of the other shonen. And honestly, they're right. My goodness, I've played a lot of the Naruto games.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, they get really bad at times. But I keep on. I keep going back to Ninja Storm, hoping to get a little better. But honestly, this engine would be great for Naruto and Bleach. especially Bleach. I could see everything you're doing.
I'd like to see a Bleach.
Oh man, I'd love to get my Kenpachi on up in
yeah.
there, man. Because the way they do the graphic, I could just see him take off the eye patch and the freaking screen zooms in. I mean, honestly, this is a good setup for a fun, easy to approach and easy to play anime-based games. This needs to be our new fighting anime-based game format.
There you go.
Want to do one more?
Yeah, do one more. You do the honors. You do the honors, man.
I'm going to go with the ivory dice.
All right, 17. 17 is villains who would be better heroes.
Ah, okay. Let's see.
Now, this is one we did already because you had done, who was it that you did?
You know what? I got one. Nobody's going to expect this angle. Right. I'm not going to pick a comic book villain. We're talking about Dragon Ball Z. I'm going to present that the greatest villain who would be an amazing hero is Dr. Gero. Right. Dr. Gero is our scientist that made androids 16, 17, 18. I've shown you the androids. Mm-hmm. Now, this comes from the point of view as me being an Earthling and not really liking aliens. He built robots capable of fighting off Saiyans and all these powerful people. His androids were amazing. If he had not joined the Red Ribbon Army, he would have been an excellent person to build robots to protect Earth from all these invaders that keep coming in.
Like the Saiyans?
Like the Saiyans. And Frieza. We know that when Frieza arrived on Earth, he was less powerful than 16, 17, and 18. Cell was more powerful than a lot of the characters that had came before him and had the potential to get stronger due to his had Saiyan DNA and Namekian healing, regeneration. I think it would have been amazing if he'd have built these robots to protect Earth, and Earth had its own force of superhuman protectors that could protect it from all the threats that show up. And honestly, when you look at it from the right angle, he basically built them to hunt down the Saiyans. The Saiyans originally came to Earth to kill everybody. Even Goku was originally sent to kill everybody on Earth. It's just he hit his head and forgot. It's kind of dumb. But so when you think about it, Dr. Gero with a slightly different objective of protecting Earth from foreign threats, like even it would have been amazing. All the movies would have been very interesting if it had been his androids he built teaming up and fighting off these invaders coming to our planet. It all depends on the angle you look at it from. We see it from the Saiyans' point of view, but from an Earthling point of view, they could have been seen as a threat. And Dr. Gero, as a brilliant scientist who built our defense against these aliens by making superhuman warriors.
Good call, man. Good call.
Ain't always got to be comics. That's what I said. At the top world, go like, there's some anime villains that could have been heroes.
Yeah, well, I mean, and heck, and I know in March you're going to be doing a panel, hopefully.
Oh yeah,
so that'd be fun.
Yeah, we'll get to talk about shonen in general. That'll be fun.
Which we'll announce that once we get it concreted in and everything. But
we gotta get approved for the panel. Yeah. we have a placeholder for a panel in March.
But hey guys, look, thanks for watching. We hope you really enjoyed this episode. We enjoyed it. Sorry for the slow news week. No
news is good news.
Yeah. Be sure to get on our YouTube channel. Our YouTube is youtube.com/Dicejunkies, and be sure to subscribe, like. You can leave comments there. You can also check us out at www.dicejunkies.com, where links to all of our social media and places we can be found online can be seen.
Wow, lots of energy in that.
Yeah.
As always, thanks for coming out. We're still trying to hit our 1,000 subscribers, so if you know somebody that hasn't subscribed, that you think would like us, have them subscribe. If you don't think they like us, have them subscribe. Yeah, if they don't know what the internet is, subscribe in their name.
Just take their phone and subscribe.
Once we get well over 1,000, you can kick us off then, but we need to hit that number first, then, do what you want.
Yeah.
And, we'll do a thank you video if we can hit it. We'll do something funny for 1,000. We hit 1,000 subscribers, we'll do something. I can say that because I don't know if we're going to do it in 30 days.
So, wherever you're catching this, the live stream, podcast, YouTube, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And as always, we hope you enjoyed.